Jordan, I'll start with you. Really close to career high tonight. What were you feeling out there on the court that allowed you to just make so many shots and have so much success?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you see your first few shots go in, you just get a little bit of confidence. And I've been in a bit of a slump the last few games, so knew I was going to shoot myself out of it at some point. And luckily it was tonight and didn't last more than like 3 games, so that's good news. But, I mean, my teammates found me and called plays for me, so credit to them as well.
Did you have that number in the back of your mind, looking up at the scoreboard, seeing where?
Yeah, I knew. It was my career high, but I wasn't like pressing. When I missed the layup, I was like, dang, that sucks. But I was more excited to get the win, and we played really well as a team, so that was really exciting and fun.
You talked about seeing the first bucket go in, that first bucket, that N1-3. You sort of popped off there. Were you expecting to like go off for the rest of the night after that one went in? And how's that help you?
I mean, yeah, after I hit that, I was like, must be a good night, especially after I've missed a lot of threes my last few games. So, and my teammates were just cheering for me, which was really fun. And when you start off a game that way, you just get a lot of energy and excitement. So I thought that kind of propelled us the rest of the game, and we finally put 4 quarters together, I felt like.
You guys both had some great threes, but in general, you guys were 50% from the three-point line in the first half. Kind of what does that do for your guys' confidence moving forward?
It just helps us, like they're going to have to guard our 3, so we can hit our post then, get post entries, kick it back out for threes if they're still hitting. So it kind of just helps us expand and spread out the floor for our drivers too.
Olivia, how much easier is it for you to attack the lane and either get to the hoop or to the mid-range when you guys are making threes like you are tonight?
A lot easier. I just try and read it, and if it's there, I'll drive it. But it really helps with having Jordan and Greta and Sila all out on the three-point line because, I mean, how are they going to guard it if we're going to hit it to them if Jordan keeps hitting those and 1-3s? So.
Olivia, it seemed like you were a lot more comfortable in that second half. Is there something that you told yourself at halftime or something that KBA said that really let you score and get to your spots?
Not really. I just kind of tried to let the game come to me. And other people were stepping up the first half, so I was just kind of trying to do other things, get assists, get rebounds. And so just when the game came to me, I took my shots, but just kind of letting the game come to me, I tried to do.
Jordan, Olivia all season, it seems like she's been so consistent, so steady for you guys, which is really impressive as a true freshman. What have you seen from her in terms of her day-to-day and her preparation that has allowed her to be so consistent?
Yeah, I mean, she's always in the gym. Like, you'll come in before practice or even before shoot-around, and she's working out with Coach Justine. And I think it's just her getting those reps in, seeing the shot fall, but also she's getting that extra film, and she's just really dedicated to this program. And you don't see that from a lot of freshmen, and you don't see a lot of freshmen stepping up like she is. So it's just awesome to see, like, she's playing her best ball against the bottom of the Big Ten, but also the top of the Big Ten. Like, there's no team that can really stop her as of yet. So I'm just excited to see how much more she progresses in her years to come.
Jordan, it seems like you're sort of the primary voice in huddles between plays. Can you talk about stepping into that leadership role? And Olivia, what you've seen from Jordan as sort of 6 games into Big Ten, how that's evolved?
Yeah, I mean, it happened a lot last year too, but I think this year we're just a lot more comfortable, and I think we all kind of have a voice in those huddles. There's times I go in and I can't even think of what play to run, and I'm just like looking at the freshmen. I'm like, what do you guys think? What are you guys seeing that's working? So I think it is a collaborative effort, but I think with the experience that I have here, like, I can see some things that they might not pick up on. So trying to include those in the huddles and make sure we're making in-game adjustments.
Yeah, kind of like what she said, we're going to look to our leader, our seniors. I mean, 3 freshmen are playing a lot, so they've had so much experience, and we're getting there with, I mean, not as many years, but just looking up to them. Jordan's been through it all, and so she knows what plays to run and stuff, so we look to them a lot.
You guys were – sorry, go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
After that tough, stretch of games, starting out 2 and 3 of the Big Ten, how important are these couple games, then the one coming up against Rutgers, to kind of get your confidence back in the conference?
Yeah, it's really important. We had a tough stretch to start the Big Ten, but we're right there, and so I think this was a good like team win. Everyone showed up. A lot of people scored and did all kinds of things. So I think we just need to keep getting it done, and those big games, the wins will come out of them soon.
You guys seemed like there was a lot more activity off the ball tonight in your half-court offense, a lot more off-ball screening, a lot more cutting. Was that a point of emphasis in practice, and how do you think that opened up your offense?
Yeah, I think it was a point of emphasis. Honestly, this past week we've just been working harder. There were moments in prior games where there's people just standing around, or especially on the defensive end too, like people not in help side and loading to the ball. So both of those were really a point of emphasis this week, and I think we just played really well together today and really moved the ball well, which makes people cut harder. And when they think they're going to get the ball, they're going to cut harder. So we were making those passes tonight, and yeah.